day everyone. Today I am going to teach you how to create a UTM link. So let's start. If you want to measure your ad performance with real numbers and not just guesswork, then using UTM is the best way. So basically, UTM is a piece of text added to the end of your URL that allows you to track visits to that specific URL. In this tutorial, we are going to create one for chatbots. Now to start, we have to go to growth in this area here and create one using the new growth button and locate messenger ref URL. Right, so here we will create the UTM itself. On this empty link right here, you can see on the right corner of your screen, we will add the parameters. So to avoid any mistake, please refer to our website where you can simply copy the UTM. So it will look like this. This is the UTM that we are going to use. So you can identify that it has three major parts, which are the UTM source and the UTM medium and also the UTM campaign. Now, how do this work? So first, I will discuss these three. First is the UTM source. It's the name of the social media platform you are sharing the link to. For example, Twitter, Facebook, and more. So in our case, we are going to use Facebook as the source. Next is the UTM medium. So this is the setting or marketing medium for your tag. So examples are social, CPM, email, and in our example, the CPC, which is the highlighted part here, you could see at the upper right corner of your screen, right? And lastly, we have the UTM campaign. So this is the name of the promo you are using. Thus, spring sale is written here in the UTM link. Alright, so that is the three major parts of the UTM. Now for the flow, we will add that one later. You can see it here. First, we are going to save the ones that we are going to use for the corresponding attribute. Alright, so here's the link here and go to audience, then click on the manage button here. Here you will see the UTM campaign, UTM medium, and UTM source. And for the type, it should always set to text. Alright, so please take note of that so we can have a working attribute. And now to set the flow, we'll add a new flow in the new flow button in automation right here, and rename this as basic UTM, create, and open the new flow here. Then what we need here is an attribute block, right? So drag it a little here, and I will first edit the name of the block, right? And here for the attribute, we have to first select the UTM source and set the value to Facebook, since that is what we are going to use in the link, and add more attribute. So the two remaining more are the UTM medium here, right? And type in CPC or the cost per click, and also the last one is the UTM campaign, right? So again, we're going to use the spring sale. All right, and now that we have this complete attribute and value here, we just have to click on save, right? And we are going to add another block, which is the conversation block. So this is to send the code to your client, and the message just inform them of the method or promo that they had joined by using the attributes. So like this. By doing this, you could also save the attributes to each user so you can filter them out. Alright, so as simple as that. And we just have to connect these two blocks here. Alright, so now we're done. We're going to test this one. But before that, we have to set it in this flow here. Remember the ones that we created earlier, right? And test on Messenger. Hi, so here you will see that I will receive this kind of message if I click on the link that contains the UTM. But if you want to track this on your own, then you can use a Google Sheet block here, right? So just save the attribute and the value. So as simple as that. Next, the other way of tracking is through the filter option in audience. So that's why we are going to use this one. So for example, locate the attribute and then the ones that we use. So we have here the UTM medium. Remember that we had set it to CPC, so CPC for example, and apply. Alright, so it has been filtered out because I clicked that link, so you can see that I have been filtered out here. So let's try the other attributes. Right, so this time UTM source and then Facebook, apply. Alright, so the same as the one earlier, because again I am the only one among the audience here that had clicked on that certain link. Alright, so the last one is the UTM campaign, which is the spring sale. Right, alright, so again I have been filtered out. So this is how you're going to use the filter option in audience. So if you have more audience, then it will be more effective. Now, for the last scenario, if you want to know the contributor source of the campaign, then you simply have to add the UTM term here on your left link. So add the set attribute on the block. Simply follow all the instructions that we had made earlier. So here again, you just have to add the value. So for the value here, you can copy it from our website. So no need to worry about that. Right, and save. And that is how we use the UTM link, so you can utilize this option to see which campaign method works best for your business. So if you have more questions, simply send us a message on our FB page. Thank you and see you next time.